What's up, everybody? How we all doing? We're back. We got another, just gonna run some practice ALTTPR tonight because I'm bored, and what better thing to do on a Saturday night than a little rando, you know? So figured why not. Hopefully everybody's doing well, enjoying their weekend. So I think we should be pretty much good to go. So we'll get started. Alright. Kick off some practice ALTTPR. 3, 2, 1, now. Pizza Hut. Right off the bat. And what do we got? 2 pendants. Green pendant, desert. Red pendant, eastern. And we have crystal up in Hera. So, only 1 pendant in the Dark World. Means we're going to be spending a lot of time in the Dark World dungeons. I will take that. Not upset about the full magic right off the bat. Swagnet from my uncle. Nice. And some bombs. We like bombs. Alright, so now check out the Lost Woods down into Cac Village. Pretty standard start. I almost ran a different mode tonight. I almost felt like potentially switching it up a little bit, but decided against it. So I thought about potentially, I mean, I've been practicing cross keys with some entrance, you know, some kind of entrance randomizer, which more full magic, which I'm admittedly not that good at, but it's something that is interesting to me, so I think I'm gonna try to. 20 bucks. I'm gonna do some practice with it off stream, I think, first. But we'll see how it goes. I feel like I might need a little more time. I feel like a seed like that'll take me at least 3 hours, if not more, at this point. I just wanted something quick tonight. Alright, so I don't care about the piece of heart. I might care about Ether, though. Ether's pretty cool. 20 bucks, $20 poultry, not bad. No, 20 rupee, I guess. I should say rupee. Just to be correct. Say something like 20 schneekadoos or something, I don't know. But we'll go with rupees. Currency of the land of Hyrule. And hopefully this seed doesn't turn out like the one from the subreddit that I ran the other night, which was another open seed like this, but it was AGA 1 required for a glove, and it was pedestal required for the flute to get into Mire. So it was all dungeons, and somehow I scraped along with a sub 2, which surprised the hell out of me. Alright, so now we have enough money to get the bottle vendor. Alright, never mind. Money's not an issue. I was gonna say I might have to worry about bombs. With only one left, but I'll just buy some in the shop next to the chicken house. Hammer. Okay, hammer is pretty cool. I had the thought as I was dropping that bomb that I really shouldn't, I should have placed it right on the wall, because it was my last one, but it's all good. We got some new clothes. And I'll just buy them now. We have the money, and what are the odds that the back of the tavern has some bombs? Gotta be pretty low, right? Fire rod. Alright, so there's been some decent stuff here in Cack Village. A hammer, we got fire rod, ether up in the Lost Woods, a sword, mail upgrade. All in all, not too bad. And no YOLO. Yeah, alright. That works. So let's head south. See what's going on down there. No glove. And really no need to even go for that, so... Let's see what we're holding down here at the dam. A lamp. So no dark rooms. That's both fire sources already. That's pretty cool. Not something I was going to go out of my way for, but good to find. Grab these, go. There we go. Nice and easy. And a pearl, so we're a glove away from Dark World. Just a glove. Yeah, I think next time I'm streaming something that isn't the Reddit Weekly Seed, I might do a some kind of cross keys, or maybe like a key sanity, just to get something a little different than an open seed in here. A little variety, you know? Alright, so let's see what's all the way up here in the Ice Rod Cave. Could be the Ice Rod. It's a bottle. Interesting. Okay. So we're gonna go into Escape, I think. So I'm torn between Escape and Eastern. But with the lamp, everything is in play. There's potentially 5 items in here. Because we haven't seen the map or the key yet. I wouldn't hate seeing the key. Well, fine. What we really want is a glove. This glove gets us into the Dark World, and then we can start doing some stuff. Alright. So we'll check out what's in the cell. We'll probably Death Warp out of here. And we'll check out Dark Cross. And if we happen to find the key, we'll check out the back of Escape as well. Where are you gonna go, buddy? I don't want you to get aggro on me too soon. That's fine. That's fine. I just didn't want you to do it before I killed your boss there. Now you can get me. Do your job. There you go. Nicely done. You deserve a raise. So still no key. So unless the key is in Dark Cross, we're done after this. And then we can go over to Escape. The other option that I'm considering is checking Shovel and then going into the village to do Sick Kit check, because we did get that bottle in Ice Rod Cave. But I think I'm going to go do Eastern first. Just for density. Alright, so we got the key. So we can get the 3 items that are back here. and then go to Eastern. There you are. Alright, let's see what's hiding behind this wall. Hookshot and book. Alright, I'm still going to head over to Eastern area. But that book is tempting. Very tempting. I'm at least going to check Saha. That is Sphere 0. And we can check 5. We have 5 checks in Eastern itself. Might be worth doing it. I don't know, we'll see. Bomb shoot you back a ways, huh? Alright, we'll check Eastern. It's not that long. It's a couple of minutes. Then we'll check out the desert area. What's the stun prize? Arrows. It could be useful in GT, potentially. But short of that, not, I don't think, the most useful stun prize we could have gotten. So Hookshot will make this dungeon a little bit easier. There's a couple of places we can use it to get around a little bit quicker. Most notably, oh, I forgot an item. Most notably, the room up and to the right of this room, where I want to say it's the map chest, is in vanilla. But we can hook over to that. I guess two up and 2 to the right, but this right here. Hook, boom. Alright, so there's a chance that we don't need to go to the vanilla big key chest, which involves kind of walking all the way around and through a dark room. 2 dark rooms. So, chance for a God Eastern. We'll see how it goes. We got an item here. We did, and it was the flute. It was a good one. So that's Hera access. So this was, I think, the correct call. Alright, we got all 3 items. So unless we need Ped, we're not coming back to Eastern. So let's go activate that flute, and then we can do some mountain stuff and get our first crystal up in Tower of Hera. So, Eastern turned out to be the correct play. Powder's nice. It's a good safety to have. But that flute's gonna be big. Early movement's always good. Like I said, this gets us up to the mountain. Just gets us around the world a little bit faster. And with 6 out of 7 crystals in the Dark World, there's a pretty good chance that we'll need it to get into Mire. We might as well check Sick Kid while we're here, right? And he gives us Fisher Price Shield. Alright. Let's rescue an old man. The slow walk through the caves. This guy needs to buy a lamp. Then he wouldn't get lost. He'd know where he was going. Alright, what do we get as a reward? 20 bucks. He couldn't afford a lamp? Alright, so let's do a little bit of recon at what's up top, and then we will go across to the east side. There's a bunch of checks we can do over there. Then we'll go into Tower of Hera, Crystal, I think number 7 in this one. Alright, so we don't care about either of those checks. Definitely not the arrows, considering the stun prize and the bombs. I have a feeling we won't need them. But if we get... Oh, that's not what I wanted. Nope. Oh. Well, that's alright. It's not that much of a time loss, I guess. More embarrassing than anything else. And now we're right back where we were. So what's that, like 15 seconds? All good in the hood. Cape and Ice Rod, huh? So both rods already. Alright, so that's Aga access. Actually, I guess we had it with the cape, but... hopefully we're not doing Aga. And all these checks, if there's no glove... oh, we can check tablets now with that sword. Ten arrows, fine. So let's go check that tablet before we forget, and before we go into Hera. Actually, I guess we could have checked it anyways, but we'll get the item now that we got a second sword. Money. It's one thing I really don't need more of, honestly. Alright, let's see what we got here. Nope. Which key is it? Alright. So we'll do it. We'll grab the big key. And no mirror, so we'll have to... Go out the long way. The slow way, I guess. No mirror warping. So, early coffee break. 23 minutes in. Hopefully that means this seed will be a pretty quick one. Will this work? Alright, cool. Oh, where am I going? I trapped them both, look at that. Alright, so then we can herapod from here. We can line up correctly. That looks good. Perfect. Love it. Alright, so there's 2 items, 3 checks. That's 1. Alright, so Moldorm has the other, so we did need to go get that big key. At least not to not hang an item. Alright, so after this we can go check Spiral Cave, though that's the word. Nice and easy. Second item, another heart. It's alright. First crystal down, 25 minutes in. Take that every time. So, after this, I think we've got to do desert area, right? So there's potentially... Oh, I guess minimum of 2 items in that area, maximum of 4. Depending on whether or not we need the boots. And where the items are. Part of me's always wondered why the hook shot will not cause damage even while they've got that electric current running through them. So hook shot's metal. Metal conducts electricity. Oh. Some of the weird things I think about. Alright, so let's check out desert and see what we can do here. No glove on the ledge. Yeah, we also have Agonist Cave as well. So if it's not here, it's either shovel or magic bat or Aghanim. Alright, are we boots locked out of desert? No. I was gonna check the torch, but that's fine. I'll check it on the way back. Because there's a chance that the torch is holding the big key. But it's not. What a waste. Alright. So there's a chance we could get no items out of desert right now. If there's an item on the torch and the map is in the big chest, then that means the second item is on the boss and we can't get there. Alright, so that's an item. I need to check the torch and see if that's the second item. And then we can go... Alright, so flippers. Flippers require boots. I need to remember that. Watch boots be in Agina's cave. Yeah, after this, we've got 2 more checks before we need to make the Aga play. Aga 1 play. Because who doesn't love an Aga 1 play? Alright. So we're going to make those 2 checks. Come on, there we go. Yeah, so shovel, we'll go up and check magic bat, and then unless we get something else, that's it. I don't think there's anything else in logic that we can do outside of Aga. I think we'll have checked everything. You know what, I will grab those. So is this an Aga seed? And Andre is one of the people in the Reddit group, we'll call it. Who, if you know your tennis, kind of know where I'm going with this, but Agassi, Andre Agassi, named after the tennis player Andre Agassi from the 90s. Alright, Aga's the play. How about it? So at least we have Fire Rod. That can get us through pretty well. If we need it. Nothing like finding out over half an hour in that you need to climb Castle Tower and defeat Aghanim for the first time. Alright, let's do it. Wait till they get in the middle. Spin twice. Apparently my dog didn't like that. Yeah, you can sit, you can stop. A lot of magic drops in this prize pack. Full magic drops to boot. can chill. You can chill. You didn't see me till it was too late. Alright. Alright, good. Usually, like, I think in NMG, I want to see you'd use the boomerang to get it, and you can use the boomerang, but if you time it right, as the key is kind of going up, you can actually use the hook shot to get it. Yeah, alright. That's fine. I just didn't want to fall. There's Zelda taking a nap, sleeping. Should pay a wizard to send her to Dreamland. Let's have some fun, right? Why not? It's just practice. Oh, I was facing the wrong way. As long as I face the correct way, we're good. Oh, Andy doesn't use blue ball attack. See, we're good. Oh, didn't even move. I'll be honest, I haven't been counting the hits. I want to say that's either 4 or 5. Alright. So that was 5, and then this last one was 6, and now we have Dark World access. Look at us. Map. So the pendant is in Skull Woods, Red Crystal in TR and Meyer. So we do need that flute. We do need those flippers. Do we need what's on the pyramid ledge? Yes, we do, actually, for Swamp. So that's required. Not gonna go into pod yet. I need to remember that getting around Dark World with no gloves is gonna be a little bit different. Like the fact that I can't do that. So let's do what I was gonna do before, and we'll get to the Village of Outcasts this way. Actually, with the mirror, we can check Graveyard Ledge while we're here. Maybe there's a glove here. Who knows? Nope, but I'll take red mail. Not gonna say no to that. I probably should have fluted. There's nothing else I can check in the north. You know what? No, let's go check the bumper ledge. Just in case, just for information. Yeah, we can kill the murder dactyls here. And it's a heart container. We don't care. Alright, pendant skull. Let's do it. See what we got. Take a key. That's gonna make exploring this bit just a little bit easier. Well, not easier, but it's gonna make getting out easier. I can just mirror now. I totally forgot what that first item was. Or wasn't even an item. It was not. So we'll save the key, and we'll try this bomb jump. Nice. Be a little more thorough than I probably should be on this, but I can also check PED. Oh, that's not good. Ooh, do not get hit. Thank you. That could have been bad. But we're through, all good. Bad cane. I always like when he bumps off the bumper and kills himself in the spikes. Alright, let's take a look at PED here. Just pocket change. Alright, so Eastern's out. And honestly, I'm probably not going to bother with... Whoop. I'm not going to bother with the rest of Skullwoods. I'll go down into Thieves Town. There's one item left. I'm going to take a chance that I don't need it. I mostly did this to check PED anyways, just to make sure. Alright, Alright, so we'll go out the way we came and go down into the village that way, because I still don't have a glove. What are you talking about? I just froze you. Alright, so thieves we can beat. Full clear. So we'll do that, and then we'll work our way around to Hype Cave. So that one I essentially paid 10 rupees for a heart. Not bad, all things considered. Alright, let's see what this has going on. Four items here, and that's one of them. Yeah, we can clear this place. I want to go this way. Not worth anything yet. Oh. That small key means we're probably going to do a full clear. We'll end up checking the big chest. Because I don't want to take a chance that we leave an item. As you can tell, I'm pretty risk averse. Might as well full clear it and not have to worry about it. Do it at the time, it only takes an extra probably 10 seconds anyways. It's a little different if it was something like Left Side Swamp or Hera Basement or something along those lines, where it's a little more time intensive. Where it doesn't really save a ton of time when you do it. Like if you do it at the time or you come back. Alright, so 2 items left. So what haven't we seen? The compass, I don't think we've seen. And I've got to kill all the enemies in this room below. I ain't got no glove. So it actually makes, I think, a little more sense to do this here. A bow, how about that? So that is pod clearable now, which means that when we work our way over to Hype Cave, we can go right up into pod. Alright. So that's full heartage. And there will be an item on blind, I believe, if I was counting correctly. Nope, can't do it. Alright, I have Burna, I have Cape if I want to cheese this fight. I shouldn't need to, but... I really like this song. It's from the, come on. Chocobo Hot and Cold minigame from Final Fantasy IX. Alright, so that is second crystal down. So we can do Dig Game, we can do Stumpy and K45, and then... Actually, we can do Bombo's Tablet 2. Actually, I kind of want the mirror out, I think. For the hook shot, so I can move a little bit, I think. There we go. Oh, I didn't even see the bot message. Best viewers on UK, how about that? And there we go. We'll grab it. So we don't know what medallions we're gonna need. So I should have done Stumpy first. They could have done that. Well, I was gonna say I could have checked Stumpy first, gone down to 45 mirrored, and then fluted, but I didn't want to flute anyways. So I want to check Bombo's tablet. I'll flute away from Bombo's tablet. I can't do it anyways. So we'll skip Bombo's tablet. For now, anyways. We'll have to come back to do Swamp once we get the boots to get the flippers. We can check it then. There's our glove. Alright, so that's gonna make things just a little bit easier here. But let's go do pod, and then it will be done with that area. Unless Green Pendant, Saha's holding something, but hopefully he's not. Gotta see a monkey about a dungeon. So what do we know? We know the boots aren't behind anything to do with water. So they're not in swamp, they're not in ice. They're not in waterfall, cave, and they're not on Zora's Ledge. But they could be basically anywhere else. Could be in here. Alright, so we were bow locked out of pod, so not coming here until we found the bow is the correct call. Alright, let's see what we got. Nice and easy. Alright, oh. So it's more than likely 2 keys. Yeah, alright. So we can loop around. We'll check the arena, the vanilla big key chest. Although I think those are the same thing, or pretty close to it. There is a pretty good chance this is key for a key. I think it's 2 out of 3 chance to key for a key. Yep. This is, I think, a 50-50 that it'll be a key. Okay. So, this next chest we're going to check, I want to say... I mean, it can be a small key, but it doesn't have to be a small key. If my pod logic is correct. Which it very well might not be. Okay. I was right in that instance anyways. No big key, no hammer yump. I've been working on that. Well, I haven't done it in... I haven't had to do it in a while. Alright, there's our big key. So there's still 2 more small keys to find. And one of them is going to be in Harmless Hellway. And one of them, I think, is going to be right here. Yep, so Harmless Hellway is a small key. Because if we use the key to get through that door... we would have still needed 2 keys. Okay, and there's our mitts. Okay. So that opens things up even a little bit more. No boots yet, though. So what do we need? We need boots. We need Samaria. Boots get us the flippers. Oh, I thought I was on my bow. Whoops. Again, luckily it wasn't too far. But yeah, so we need boots, we need Samaria, and boots get us flippers. And that is potentially everything? Unless we need bombos. So we're 3 items, well 2 items I guess, from go mode, which is not a bad place to be under an hour. Let's see, so we can check the mire area. And we can get some recon on Medallion there. We can check the mountain, the Dark Mountain, and get some items and some recon on the Medallion there. So those will probably be the next 2 plays, unless we get... Actually, I think those have to be the next 2 plays. I'm not sure what else we could... Maybe we could do the Smith Chain, I guess. Not that I want to do the Smith Chain. And we could check the Bombos tablet. But we could also go back in and finish Skull Woods for 1 item. But I don't really want to do that. But let's see what this item is first before we do anything. But more than likely we're going to head to the mire area. We are going to head to the mire area. That's what, 3 crystals? Alright, we got a pretty good idea of what we're doing, I think. Question is, do we go into mire if we can get in? I'm probably leaning no. So it's Bombo, so we can't get in anyways. Unless we have the key under the doormat here. Which has been known to happen on occasion. So not under the doormat. Maybe hidden in a flower pot over here. I wouldn't mind seeing boots right now, actually. Boots in here would be good, because then I could get those flippers. Well... I kinda called it, I guess. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, boy. Alright. So, we're gonna grab those flips. We're probably still going to go up to Death Mountain. We're not gonna finish. So I'm really hoping that we won't need Green Pendant. Alright. So that opens up Swamp. Let's do swamp, actually. It also opens up ice, but I would kind of like to find Samaria before. Alright, so we're go mode -2. Because we need Samaria and we need Bombos. Right? I almost want to do ice as well. And try to only climb the mountain once. So maybe we do that. Maybe we do ice next. We're probably going to do left side swamp. If we were one for, if we, I mean, if we find, oh, we'll see. We'll see. I haven't totally made up my mind yet. I think if we find the big key south of here, we do left side. If we don't, we'll have to come back anyways. So we'll do it then. I don't know if that is sound logic, but that's what we're gonna go with. Half magic is nice, especially before going into ice. But let's just do it. I need to learn the bomb setup for Diver Down. I do not know it. In a situation like this, it would be pretty helpful. Would also help going left side as well. And I don't want sword beams. I don't like sword beams going into the Argus fight. So that's what, 3 items, I believe? There's half magic and then those 2. Alright, so the big key. So there's at least 2 items between left side swamp and the big chest. And I'm gonna grab this so I don't have to worry about... I can flood that key on the left side. Yeah, I just think sword beams get in the way here sometimes. So I don't like them. I try not to have sword beams, and if I have them, I usually try to lose them pretty quick. And just try to push them into the center of the room. Okay, so 2 items left in swamp. We're gonna go back and check for them. Again, I don't know if this was the right like the routing, correct routing. Those are the words I'm looking for in that order. But that's the way I did it. Alright, so we can check the big chest before we go over. Alright, so both left side, both chests are items. Yeah, I don't need to worry about that key. We are good to go. Alright, then we can just mirror out of here. And like I said, we'll go right over to ice. Take care of that. And then from there, we might be doing a save quit. We'll check Bonk Rocks and what's it called? King's Tomb. Alright, so nothing needed there. Oh, actually, hold on. Before I do that, I want to check Bombo's tablet. Almost forgot, and that would have been not impossible to get back to, but out of the way to get back to. This is really the last good time to do it. Okay. Not strictly necessary, but we'll take it. I wonder if that would have been the first... I could have had that as the first logical bow. Because the other bow was in... Thieves Town, I believe, right? I could have had that. That could have been first bow. I don't know, I have the spoilers for this one, I can check it after, but I'm pretty sure it was, thought it was Thieves Town that had the first bow. Thought it was in the big chest. Alright, no love. So we're doing bomb jump strats here. That should be good enough. There it is. Alright, this is a cool little strat. 2 enemies, 1 bomb. Alright. Let's see what we can do with this bomb jump. That should be good, I think. Yeah. Alright, pretty good. I want to say there's a, I don't know, 3 or 4 different setups you can get that'll make it work. Depending on... Like, there's 3 or 4 different first positions from where you can drop the bomb that will work. And depending on where that first position is that you land on, the second position differs. No key, so I've got to drop. And no items yet here either. So they're all on the, well, there's one right there, but the other two probably on the, I guess, the right side. Not sure exactly what you call it. Icebreaker side. Alright, not bad. So still 2 more items. We're about to go up to where Icebreaker would take you. Juke, juke. Juke. Alright, with 2 items, I'll come back for that one. There was just 1 item, I probably would have checked it just in case. Alright, so there's the map. Small key, so I believe the last 2 checks are items. So there'll be 1 in the chest that I skipped that I'm about to grab, and then there's 1 on Hold Stair, I believe. Pretty sure I counted correctly. Alright, half magic. Should be no issues with this fight. Tempered sword. Should make this a relatively easy win here. Or what will be, what, crystal 4? 5? This will be 5. Yep, pretty good. The fire rod, half magic came in handy. Alright, so from here, we might as well make the flipper checks. And then we can save quit from Zora and go to Bonk Rocks and Bottle on the island. Okay, I don't think I ever checked that. But we do Bonk Rocks in King's Tomb after this, and then I don't know, probably go up to Death Mountain. Just because we can check so many things up there. Unless we find Samaria. If we find Samaria, we go to... Actually, no, we can't. We need Bombos for Maya. I meant to flute away from there. Oops. Oh well. Yeah, Samaria lets us clear TR. And Bombos we need to get into Mire. 15 hearts. We got a lot of hearts. So we should have no issues with health. Red mail, half magic. And red rupee, we don't care. So now it's just time to get scammed. Alright, what's 500 rupees get us today? Lovely. Alright, so... let's do these 2 checks. And then we can either do Smith Chain or we can go up to Death Mountain. There it is. No bonks. I almost want to do Smith Chain, just because it'll be quick. Because otherwise, it's either Smith Chain, Skull Woods, or Death Mountain. Right? There's not an item in Eastern. There's one item in Skull Woods. There's an item here. So let's do Smiths. I think Skullwoods is going to be my last location. Which is going to be unfortunate if it's there, obviously, but... I guess actually there's an item in Desert too. There's an item on Desert Boss, and there's an item in the back of Skullwoods. But I'm really hoping I don't need to go to either of those places. Whoop. Alright, what do we got in the hammer pegs? Money. I already got $1,000 bucks, I'm good. Alright, so Smith gets us. Unknown. Is it Bombos? Is it Samaria? No. Not even a little. Yeah, so after this we'll go up to Death Mountain. And we'll see what's going on up there. I had this open once I got the myths out of pod, so we could have done this half an hour ago. Although I will defend my routing on this one for the most part. Maybe not that Smith check play, or Smith chain play, but routing the dungeons the way I did, I think, was fine. I also have catfish, because I couldn't check that before, because I didn't have the glove. So that is isolated at this point. Okay, there's Samaria. So if we can get into TR, I say we do TR. Let's do this place first. Maybe we'll find Bombos in here as well. Really, sir? Okay, gold sword. That's nice. Not the gold I was looking for, but we'll take it. Alright. So let's go do let's go check TR, I guess. I didn't even check. I have to open the portal anyways. We're building suspense here. That's what we're doing. Alright. Are we gonna need to go on a Bombos hunt? No. Ether gets us in. So that's TR, full clear. And then it's Skullwoods for 1. It is Desert for, well, I guess 2. Because that's Green Pendant as well. Just let me find it here. Ooh, hello. I got bopped. I got bopped good. 1, 2, 3. Alright, perfect. Perfect. So that's go mode. So we don't need to worry about items. We've got gold sword, we've got silvers. We are all set. So the TR play was the play. Alright, so then finish this place, check Meyer, well, finish Meyer, and then come back up and do GT. So we'll steal this key. Really? That was a hassle and a half. I'm going this way. I want to check the big chest. Not gonna check Mimic Cave. I don't think anything there that would actually really help. We've got gold, so we've got silvers, we've got red mail. Alright, I was really hoping to find a small key to not have to check laser bridge. But we might have to check laser bridge, which is not the end of the world. I mean, the only other thing that we could get is mirror shield, I think. Alright, so we should be good. I don't believe we'll have to check laser bridge. Alright, so we're through there. And with gold sword, this should be pretty quick. I could have refilled my health, but 11 hearts, red mail, we should be able to do this with gold sword, no problem. Yep, first phase, easy peasy. You know, every time I talk about how easy something's gonna be, I do that and take a few hits. But we got through it. Alright, so off to Meyer. Hopefully we get a nice, quick, big key. And then from there we can come back up and go to GT. Alright, so we didn't have to check Catfish, we didn't have to check the Spike Cave, which is inarguably the worst check in the game. It's not even close, in my opinion. Like, I would rather check left side swamp, I would rather go back to Hera Basement. As far as an individual check goes, I think it is the worst. Bar none. So when it actually has something, I'm usually not quick to get it. And I will complain about it. Okay. Still has a chance for a demigod mire, which would be a big chest, a big key in this spot right here. Nope. Another small. Fun fact about those fire snakes, only the front head does damage. So as you saw, I kind of was on the back 2 or 3 pieces of the fire snake. And I did not get damaged. Well, one item, that's fun. So right here would be a good spot for this big key. Thank you. No cutscene chest tonight, so that's actually not awful. At least the way I wrote it. With Meyer, I feel like there's probably 8 or 9 different ways to route it. All of them are wrong. And we're going to see if we got spooky action set up here. I don't know if that messes it up. I don't think it does. We'll find out, though. Nope, we're good. I know there's a few things, if you use it, it kind of messes it up. I know powder is one. I want to say burn is another. When I go that way, I want to get rid of the bunny beam there. Thank God for silvers. Alright, that's 7 crystals. We are off to Ganon's Tower. Should get in at like 138-ish. Somewhere in that neighborhood. Miscounted my inputs there. And with gold sword, silvers, this should be... You should have no issues with the rest of this game. Half magic, too. I didn't even grab any safety potions. I think I've got a red. Wish I have a red potion, but I think a red potion and a B. Alright, so where do we think this big key is going to be? It can be anywhere within the first 22 checks of Ganon's Tower. So where do we think it's going to be? Pick a number between 1 and 22. Obviously, I would like it to be as early as possible. But I'm going to say it is in... We'll say number 6. I didn't realize I was muted there for a second. Or actually probably for a couple of minutes, I apologize. I do want to point out that I'm pretty sure that the big key was in chest 6. In GT. Alright, I picked up a fairy. I don't want to be anywhere near you, sir. Ooh, that actually hit him. Did not think I was going to hit him on that one. And that's it. We're done. Alright, so we got in here. Not an awful time. Could have been better, but not an awful time. Alright, so 146 and change. Not too bad. Like I said, I did pull the spoilers up. Yeah, the only thing routing-wise that I think I could have done differently is made the play up to Dark Death Mountain a little bit sooner. I should have trusted my gut and gone up there after we did Ice. That would have been the move, because we could have skipped the Smith chain. That's really the only thing I could think of. I was going to check Bonk Rocks and King's Tomb regardless. But if we had gone up, we could have shaved 5 to 10 minutes. Probably like 5 minutes for those Smith checks. Because we would have found Samaria. It would have played out exactly the same, except I would have done the Smith checks. So we would have saved a couple of minutes. I mean, I guess I could have gone up there right after we got the mitts out of pod, but I don't know. I didn't love that play. Although I'm trying to remember, because we didn't have the boots, because we got the boots in Checkerboard Cave, which we went to right after pod. So getting those boots actually put us into... So got the boots, then I got the flippers out of desert off the torch, then we did swamp and ice. So if we had gone up to the mountain first, I mean, we would have done a full clear of TR, looking for the boots. But that might have saved a little bit of time. Because then once we found the boots, because I probably would have gone to the mire area next. Because I wouldn't have been able to do swamp or ice. My other options would have been Skull Woods for that last check. So probably would have saved a little bit of time not doing checks in, like I wouldn't have gone back and done left side swamp. I would have just rushed right to the boss, right to Cold Stare and Ice Palace. I probably would have saved a little bit of time if I'd gone up there first, but is what it is. What are you gonna do? Let's see if I can pull up the Spoilers. I don't really know what else. I mean, I didn't find a boomerang. There were no boomerangs. Let's see. Spoiler, yeah. Alright. So what... Let's see. What did I leave behind in... Desert? Desert boss... Oh, the big chest had one and the flippers were two. So I got everything out of desert. Skull Woods was another one. 3 bombs on Moth, so nothing there. Where else? I left an item in Mire. Cutscene chest had 300 rupees as the other item. TR. Let's see. I got the big chest. Eye Bridge. There were 50 rupees and 3 bombs, so that's fine. Where are the boomerangs? Blue boomerang. There's a boomerang in GT in the compass room. And the magical boomerang was on... So the red boomerang was on Catfish. So Catfish had a boomerang, and GT had a boomerang. So that's fine. I think those are the only items we didn't find. I guess there was a 4th bottle. It's a bottle with blue potion, I guess, and that was... oh no. That wasn't it. That's telling me that one of the fairies would have given me a blue potion. I got that one in the brewery. There was one, oh, the 4th bottle was on Lake Hylia Island. That's right. We did see that one. Late, but we saw it. Shield. How about the mirror shield? Aggressive shield. Sick Kid gave us one. Pod gave us one, and there was one in GT. We could have had it. It was up in the mini Helmosaur room. Yeah, one death. We death warped out of the castle, out of Zelda's cell. In-game time should be somewhere in the 144 range. Yep. Okay. Sounds about right. So collection rate 160, that's... I think these are right around my average times. Let me take a quick peek. Because I'm a nerd like that and I kind of track this stuff. Yeah, average time on open seeds. 148 real time, 146 in game time. So it's a little bit faster. Collection rate 158, so I actually checked a few more locations than I average. But that's fine. Pretty good. I mean, we dipped every pendant dungeon, but didn't complete any pendant dungeon, so fun. Alright, well that is going to do it for me for now. Let's see. Is there anybody we can raid tonight? Yes, there is. So if you like ALTTPR action, we're going to check out some more ALTTPR action. We're going to go to a runner that is in the Go Mode Podcast Mentor Tournament. They're in their 5th race. This is going to be, I think they're on open all dungeons. So very similar seed to this one, except you are required to complete every dungeon, including Castle Tower. So we're gonna go off to Moonrisen Phoenix. We're gonna try to raid over there. See if we can get this going here. Yep, there we go. So raid incoming. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Talk to you later. Have a good night.